What's up, XRP holders and guys? The manipulation in crypto is absolutely crazy. Yesterday we had a nice green day for XRP for crypto, and a few hours afterwards the market crashed to the downside literally. And many people are currently getting very frustrated and are asking the question, when is this market finally going to reverse? Is it going to happen today finally? Is it going to happen tomorrow? Guys, in this video I have the answers for you. I want to show you a few very important things from an on-chain point of view as well as from a technical point of view. And these things that I'm about to show you are painting a very clear picture into what we should expect here in the short term for XRP and for crypto. Of course, I'm not a prophet. I can't predict the future. What I'm about to show you is simply just the highest probability. Let's get into the content. First, of course, smash up the like button. Can we get this one back above 1,000 likes? That would be highly appreciated, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I want to start off here in the short term for XRP. It's very important that you pay close attention because this can literally save you a lot of money and a lot of frustration as well. For now guys, the low point of the 7th of April at $1.62 or so for XRP is still holding. Personally, I do not believe that this low point is going to break. There's a pretty low probability in my opinion due to several reasons. I'm not going to get into that. We had a rally from the 7th of April all the way up here, and let me actually show you. So XRP rallied from $1.61 all the way to 265 in exactly 1 month, because we peaked here on the 12th of May, and this was a rally of 64%. Now, since that high point, XRP basically together with the crypto market started a decline to the downside. Now, what is interesting here is this red box, which I sketch out here on the chart, and this red box actually represents the current liquidity, long liquidity in the market, which means that a lot of people opened up futures long positions on XRP specifically, and they placed their stop loss between 203 or so and $1.90 for XRP. So this means that there is a lot of liquidity, and I have to draw this the right way, but this means that there is a lot of liquidity piling up in this red box for XRP. Now, what price typically does is it goes after the highest liquidity in the market, and as I said, since that liquidity is currently in this red box, it's very likely, there's a very, I would say extremely high probability that price is going to liquidate these people and then reverse back to the upside. And what is interesting about that potential scenario is that price then has a higher low compared to the low from the beginning of April, as I just showed you. And I do believe that from that point onwards, price is most likely going to explode to the upside. That is for now the most likely outcome here for XRP. And it's of course not just the liquidity heat map that gives me confidence that we could expect at least one more push to the downside in the short term for XRP. There are also different things to look at. For example, the crypto fear and greed meter shows that we're still into the greed. We had a slight uptick since yesterday, and we are getting very close to extreme greed. And typically, historically, this meter, I have to say, has been extremely accurate. Whenever this meter flashes greed or extreme greed, we tend to see a pullback just in the immediate short term in the price. And that is also something that is very likely here to expect for XRP. That does not mean that I'm bearish or so, or that I'm expecting a bear market. It just means that in the immediate short term, it is possible that XRP is going to tap the long liquidity before it eventually reverses back to the upside. And guys, long term, I'm still extremely bullish on XRP. I mean, look at this on the daily chart, guys. We have this upward sloping support, downward sloping resistance. Price is literally getting compressed here in an apex. I can also show you the Bollinger Bands, for example. And what you can see over here, if it loads up, is that it doesn't load up right now, but yeah, you can see that the range is getting extremely narrow here. The bands are squeezing the price into an apex. Same thing happened here beginning of November prior to that huge move, but right now, once again, the range is getting extremely tight here for XRP, and you can see that there isn't much space left within this larger pattern where we have been trading on since the 17th of January, guys. So from any moment in time, yes, that breakout could happen. However, in the immediate short term, there is some risk on a temporary maybe wick to the downside to liquidate some people before price eventually reverses. I still believe that if you have a vision for the next weeks, for the next months in crypto, for XRP, right now is an excellent risk to reward ratio. I think the downside potential is fairly limited. I don't see the low from April being broken. I could be wrong, of course, and the upside potential is absolutely massive, and that's why personally I opened up massive swing trade positions on XRP and on other altcoins as well. I'm doing that over on BTCC. If you want to do that as well, then sign up with my link down below in the video description, because if you do that, then you can claim a 10% deposit bonus on your first deposit on BTCC, which is basically free money that you can use to trade with. I would highly recommend that, since the BTCC exchange has been around for more than 13 years, guys, and that tells a lot in my personal opinion. So check it out if you're interested. That was it, guys, for today's XRP analysis. For now, patience is the name of the game. I think the market is in the process of forming a high low before we're really going to take off. And I keep saying that, but this is really not the time to give up, guys. Stay strong, zoom out when you're in doubt, and you will see that we are still extremely bullish. If this was helpful to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me over on my Instagram. The link is down below in the video description. I'm posting XRP content over there, Q&A sessions where you can ask me anything, and a lot of other stuff, so check it out. I want to thank you all for watching, for the support, and I see you very soon in another XRP update. Bye-bye.